Now we're doing parts of similar triangles. So the first thing we're going to do is perimeters of similar triangles. So the perimeters of similar triangles are proportional to the corresponding sides. So for example 1, we have our two similar triangles, GHK and TVW. We know that TV equals 35, VW equals 37, WT equals 12, and KG equals 5. So we want to find the perimeter of triangle GHK. So for this problem, we're going to first find the perimeter, and then we're going to set up a proportion using two corresponding sides and the two perimeters. And then we're going to cross multiply and solve. So first we're going to find the perimeter of TWV because we have our three lengths that are known. So we're going to find our perimeter. So we have 35 plus 37 plus 12 would equal 84. So step 2, we're going to set up a proportion. So we're going to have 5 over 12, which are corresponding sides, the only corresponding sides we know of, and then we're going to have that equal to the perimeter of GHK over 84, which is the perimeter we found of TVW. And we're going to have the perimeter of triangle GHK on the top because that's going to correspond with 5, because 5 is one of the lengths of that triangle. In step 3, we're going to cross multiply and solve, so we have 5 times 84 equals 12 times the perimeter that we're looking for. So we're going to have 7056 equals 12 times the perimeter, and then we're going to divide by 12 to get 588, which is the perimeter of triangle GHK. So for example 2, we're going to find the perimeter of triangle DEF if triangle DEF is similar to triangle GFH. So we're going to do the same kind of thing. We're going to first find the perimeter that we know because we have the three lengths of the sides. So we're going to have 2.5 plus 2 plus 4, and that's going to equal 8.5. And that is the perimeter of triangle GFH. Now we're going to set up a proportion. So we're going to have 6 over 4, which are our two corresponding sides that we know of. And then we're going to have that equal to the perimeter of triangle DEF over the perimeter of triangle GFH, which is what we found to be 8.5. So what we're doing is we're going to take the two corresponding sides and set up a proportion with the two sides and then the two perimeters. Now step 3, we want to cross multiply and solve. So we're going to have 6 times 8.5 equals 4 times the perimeter of triangle DEF. So we're going to have 51 equals 4 times the perimeter, divide by 4, and we're going to get 12.75, which is going to be the perimeter of triangle DEF. Now we have special segments in similar triangles. So we have medians, altitudes, and angle bisectors are all proportional to corresponding sides in similar triangles. So we can set up proportions. So example 2, this is using a median. So find the median of the second triangle, which is x. So step 1, we're going to set up a proportion. Now since the medians of similar triangles are proportional to the sides, we can say that 30 over 15, which are corresponding sides, equals 15 over x, which are the corresponding medians, since they're proportional. So step 2, we're going to cross multiply and solve. So we have 30 times x equals 15 times 15. So we have 30x equals 225. And we have x equals 7.5. Example 3, we're going to use our angle bisectors. So we're going to find the angle bisector, which is x. Step 1, we're going to set up a proportion. And since the angle bisectors of similar triangles are proportional, we can say that 10 over 8, which are our corresponding sides, equals x over 6, which are our corresponding angle bisectors. So we're going to cross multiply and solve. So we have 10 times 6 equals 8 times x. 60 equals 8x, and then we divide by 8 to get x equals 7.5. Example 4. This is using the altitudes. So we're going to find x. This one's a little bit different because we're given both of our altitudes, but we have to find a side. So we're going to set up a proportion. And since we know that the altitudes in similar triangles are proportional to the sides, we can say that 10 over 5, which are our corresponding altitudes, equals 12 over x, which are our corresponding sides. We're going to cross multiply and solve to get 10 times x equals 12 times 5. 10x equals 60. Divide by 10, we get x equals 6.